your game.
Assalamu alaikum viewers. Trust you're all doing good. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of your favorite program on TV, the Fashion Forward Show, coming to you from the stables of Aleeftvng. As usual, my name is Hawa Liman, and we will be hosting this program together with my sister and friend,
Hadrat Habaladi. Assalamu alaikum.
Of course, we're not doing this alone. We will be joined by our sister, Taslima. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi, everyone.
We will be discussing another interesting topic as usual. In the meantime, we'll take a very short break. We will return and continue from there. On this episode of the show, as usual, we're going to have a discussion on a very interesting topic. We're going to discuss the abayas, kaftans, and kimonos. We're going to take a look at styling tips. Yes, we're going to dish out some styling tips for you. We're going also to have our fashion icon of the week. Moving on to the topic of discussion for today. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to talk about abayas, kaftans, and kimonos. Talk about abaya. Abaya is one of the first item that comes to mind when you talk about modest fashion. Why? Because it simplifies the dressing of a woman, that it's all about modesty. Talk about the abaya. We all know that it originated from the Arabian Peninsula. From where? The Middle Eastern Peninsula, people refer to it, where the Arabs are, because it's part of their culture. Not only that it's about fashion statement, no, it's much more than that. It's seen as a cultural and a religious symbol. Why a religious symbol? Because talk about modest dressing, talk about not revealing the body, talk about wearing something that is not transparent. The abaya does all that. So as far back as we all can remember, the history of the abaya is traced directly to the Arabian Peninsula and also some part of the North African region. So Hadrat, talk about the abaya. It's trending and it's moving everywhere. It comes in various flavors, comes in different styles. What's your take on the abaya?
I think abaya should be one of the essential outfits for every Muslima.
Yeah.
You should definitely have it in your wardrobe because it is so comfortable and you can style it anyhow you want it.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. And when you look at it, the abaya has gone much more beyond a cultural and a religious symbol, that it's now been like merged with contemporary styles.
Yes.
You have like various type of abayas. You have the work abaya, you have the bridal abaya, you have student abayas as well in those countries that it's like their way of life, it's what they use. And we also have abayas that you can use for dinner. And one interesting thing about the abaya is that you can use a single piece for different occasions and still style it differently. And I can see you're wearing a very nice piece and you're looking like a bride because like the designs. Let's have a look, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this abaya because it has a lot of things going on around, the stone, the beads, and I was able to rock it with heels because I can attend a function with it.
Yes, and you can go for a function with it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice one, and I can see lots of Asian flavors on it. Yeah, you know, like the Indians, the Pakistani, and lots of Asian flavors to it because of their love for colors and lots of patterns. Yes, or like the Arabs that are a bit more reserved when it comes to.
And I really love your own because it has this African print.
Yeah, African prints.
Like I so much. I'm in love with it.
Yes, it's like reinventing you can say the abaya and giving it some African touches, African flavors. Yes, definitely.
It's so nice.
Yes, the applique and then some batiks. Yes, we play around with them to like kind of give it an African touch and flavor to it. And one interesting thing is that what fascinates me really, it's the way like the culture of the people influences the designs. For example, when you look at like the Turkish abayas, yes, it has like some European influence into them. Talk about the buttons, the cuffs, and the likes, and you can comfortably wear those as a business outfits and you still be modest. Look about the Jordanian types, for example. These are outfits that have some influence of Europe on them that you can wear them comfortably to the office and you're modest. And at the same time...
Even it's not just Muslims that wear abayas now. Even the Christians, they love abaya.
Yes, they do.
Because they feel so comfortable in it and it's an everyday
It's an everyday thing.
Yes.
And an interesting thing is that this talk about modest fashion is not just about Muslims.
Yes.
Yes, everybody that wants to be modest, whether you're a Muslim or a Christian, yes, you have look for outfits that give you some sense of modesty, not revealing too much and not being so tight, and at the same time comfortable. Let's get Taslima, please. Taslima, talk about abaya, kaftans, and kimono. What's the trend over there in that part of the world?
There's currently a huge acceptance of abayas, kimonos, and kaftans in the fashion industry in UK at present. It's becoming a fast-growing number one choice of outfits for Muslims and even non-Muslim wearers, to be sincere. You're getting to see a lot of both Muslims and even non-Muslim wearers opting in for such beautiful outfits. It's so modest and it's so easy for people to wear right nowadays that everyone seems to be catching the trend. Everyone seems to be catching the bug of this abaya trend. It's such a beautiful way of dressing modestly on special occasions and even non-special occasions. I specifically love to wear them both special and non-special occasions. This is making the business or the fashion industry in terms of modest wear is more and more competitive. Whenever I go shopping at the high streets and even high-end stores, I see beautiful fabrics and different designs for abayas, kimonos, and kaftans. The non-Muslim stores are tapping into this huge industry at present. They're creating beautiful kaftans and kimonos for modest wearers. I term kaftan as maxi dress, to be honest. It's making it easier for we modest wearers, we Muslims in the UK industry to source the best fabric in the best style and affordable rates. You see lovely designs and lovely styles for everyone. There's something out there for us. You're seeing a lot of fashion designers creating beautiful abayas in different beautiful styles and fabrics. Unlike before, back in the days when you weren't really getting the trend, there wasn't much of a trend going on in terms of abaya wearing. But now, everyone wants to be a part of an abaya wear. Everyone wants to design an abaya. Everyone wants to design kimonos and kaftans. This is such a good opportunity for Muslim businesses to create beautiful pieces for their fellow Muslim sisters. And now it's becoming more and more affordable compared to back in the days when it wasn't really much accepted as it is right now. Back then, it was so expensive to wear and to choose from. I personally never liked wearing abaya back then because I wanted to wear modest clothes, but I wasn't really getting the affordable ones because I love to wear affordable clothes. I don't like to spend too much on outfits. So now it's such a good way for me, such an easy choice for me to make because I get to see different choices. I'm spoiled for choices. I get to see beautiful abayas in different designs and fabrics, affordable to buy, which is an advantage for everyone. So it's now becoming a win-win situation for everyone. And I think it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow, inshallah.
Thank you very much, Taslima. That was an interesting one, hearing about the trends of the abaya over there in Europe. We'll take a very short break, and we'll talk about kaftans and kimonos when we return.
Samira Shigo is a fashion and beauty blogger from England who has been giving out the best of fashion with mind-blowing and incredible outfits, which she couples with hijab and sometimes turban. This hijab fashionista is also a makeup artist, setting out new beauty trends at every opportunity she gets. She does a range of dramatic and glamorous makeup looks as she pairs the prettiest colors for a unique result each time. If you're looking for a Muslima to get inspiration from, be it fashion or beauty, Samira is the right person for the job. With a focus on dramatic high makeup, Samira creates the most colorful and exciting new looks that you want to create time and time again. A lot of modest women can definitely learn a thing or two from Samira in terms of putting a modest yet chic look together. And it's a wrap on Fashion Icon segment this week. See you guys some other time.
Welcome back, guys. So our Taslima and I have been discussing about abaya as the new trend everywhere. Now we'll be talking about kaftan. And to me, kaftan is just a loose dress.
Yeah.
I don't know what's your take on that.
Well, definitely talk about comfy dressed. The kaftan definitely comes to mind. Some call it like the Indians or the Pakistani. Talk about the kurti, Talk about, some people call it the tunic.
I feel most people don't even know the difference between a kaftan and abaya.
Yes, definitely do one, because some view it as one and same, and definitely it's not. Talk about the abaya, it's like a robe-like outfit that goes all the way down from the shoulders. Yes, and in some places even from the head, because like when you talk about the Saudi abayas, they put it on the head.
On their head.
Yes. Then they use the veil, some use the niqab. Talk about the Emirates, the UAE, and some other parts of the Arabian Peninsula. Yes, it goes all the way up. Then for us here, it's from the shoulder down.
The shoulder
yes,
down, yes.
They talk about the abayas. While the kaftan, it usually stops around the ankle. Yes, and it comes in, unlike the abaya that is long-sleeved, the kaftans are usually short-sleeved.
Short-sleeve.
Yes, or long-sleeve also to the wrist. So there's a clear-cut difference between the kaftan and the abaya. Yes, though these days we have abayas come in different colors but you find out that the kaftans, yes, usually come in more colors than the abayas. You find out that the designers for the kaftans play around with lots of colors and patterns. Yes, unlike the abaya that is usually the black. Though these days, yes, in some part of like countries like the Indonesians, the Malaysians, they call it the kebaya.
Yes.
And it comes with lots of colors also, that part of the country. But the kaftan generally comes in more colorful colors, bright and bold colors and patterns, unlike the abaya that it's been limited. Yes, the black is more pronounced. Yes. And one interesting thing is that from its origin in Persia, that's present-day Iran, it has spread all over the world. It's everywhere. Even in Nigeria today, in Africa, we have lots of kaftans.
Because everyone finds it so comfortable.
It's comfortable and it's modest. It's free. Yes, you can wear it with anything, with your jeans, with your skirt. You know, you can style it in so many different ways. And you're just comfortable and you're good to go. So it's an amazing outfit. It's a comfy one for the ladies. And one interesting thing is that our youths, those that are trying to be modest, they find it the best outfit for them to, you know, they still want to wear their jeans, yes, they want to wear their tights, you know, they still want to like be trendy, be funky at the same time, yes. So they find it more because like for me as a fashion designer, most of my clients that come for like the kaftans and the tunics, they are the youths, yes, the ages between, let's say, the age of 14 to 25 years. They prefer it more. They feel, the abaya, I'm too old, I look old, you know. But like they feel trendy with the kaftan, yeah.
So let's talk about kimono. Kimono is a wide sleeve robe, commonly among the Japanese people because it originated there. But now it is reinvented because most designers around the world are making use of the kimono. I feel kimono is different from an abaya.
Yeah, it's different, definitely.
And it has a wide sash somewhere around the waist here, but most people have turned it into something like a very small robe.
Even the sleeve, it's very wide.
Very wide, but now we only have probably a small robe, a small sleeve.
Yes, and okay, I would say maybe it's because of the inspiration. Definitely, it's the kimono that is giving the inspiration for the designers that are making this, and so they're also taking the name. It's not the kimono we're making, but like everybody,
it's not the kimono, but they're using the name.
They're using the name, yes. Like for example, when I make designs, I prefer to say kimono-inspired abaya. For example, like this one I'm wearing, it's like some of the inspiration for this comes from the kimono because it's wide. The sleeves are also wide, but not as wide as
open at the front as well. Yes,
or like we don't have the size that. So we'll get lots of inspiration from the kimono. That's why it's on the rise now, and it's very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
And people find it very easy to use, especially the younger generation. Yes, they can put their tights inside, their tight skirt or tight jean inside, and they can just their top or they are even sleeveless, you know.
Kimonos,
yes, and just put on their kimono and they're good to go. So it's it's very easy for them to, you know, get it on and take it off. So it's something that it's trending. It's trending and designers are making lots and lots of money from the younger generation when it comes to the usage of the kimono.
Let's hear from Taslima. So Taslima, I know you wear a lot of abayas, kimonos and kaftan. What do you think about the whole trend?
That's an easy question to answer, ladies. Whenever I'm asked to describe my style, I usually say I love to wear modest clothes that makes you feel good, look chic, and modest at the same time. All these are what I can easily describe abayas, kimonos, and kaftans as. I have different ones to suit my everyday need in different styles, colors, and fabric. I've got them piled up in my wardrobe. It's so easy to wear, and my favorite one is the open abaya. This is mainly because it's easy to wear and style, and I can always get away wearing a beautiful outfit inside before putting on my open abaya. This, I think, is so chic and so beautiful to style.
Wow.
Wow.
That was so lovely.
Yes, definitely. Looking at her styled, when you look at her pictures, that
they correspond to what
definitely.
she
Yes,
said.
yeah, it does.
So guys, we'll be going on a short break now, and we'll be back with lot of exciting segments like the styling tips.
Welcome to Style Tips segment. This week, we're talking abayas. We all have come to love abayas and similar outfits. Originally, the abaya is from the Arabian Peninsula, but women all over the world have come to love this fashion essential. Here are some tips on rocking your abaya the right way. The first tip, add an accessory, a belt, a cute pair of heels, lace up pointed flats, a few rings, or even a watch can add a little something to dress up your abaya. If your abaya is traditionally black, you can add a pop of color in a small clutch or a crossbody bag. Second tip, pick the perfect hijab. Most abayas come with matching veils. You don't have to wear the veil the abaya came with. Classic black is always a good way to go, but wearing veils of other colors on your abaya will look awesome. So play with colors and flatter your skin tone. You can try warmer colors like peach, emerald, or cool colors like blue. Next tip, wear it as an open jacket. This trend is so popular right now. You can wear a wide-legged pant with a top tucked underneath. It's a good way to add modest proportion to your outfits. Another way to wear it open is to wear a maxi dress underneath. Remember, you can wear a tan sleeveless maxi dress under this abaya, which keeps it super modest while adding some interest. The next tip is ironing. Remember, your abaya may be rumpled at times. As with most clothes, to keep it flawless, iron only on the back side. You don't want a shiny iron mark on your abaya. If you have to iron the right side because of some details, put a light fabric on the abaya before you iron it. Or better still, if you can afford it or you have access to one, steam iron is always the best. Next tip, design your own abayas. Oh yes, you can design your abayas. If you can't find the abaya you like, you can customize your own. Know the type of fabric that's suitable for the type of abaya you hope to create. Simply design it, add a pocket, a zipper. If you hate to open it all the time, you can even add a hoodie to it. That's your style tips on abaya for today. As usual, for more style tips, keep a date with us on Fashion Forward from your #1 TV station, Aleeftvng. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all at Aleeftvng. Welcome back, viewers. Sure you're having an interesting time on our discussion today on the abaya, kaftans, and the kimono. Karl Lagerfeld once said, one can never be overdressed or underdressed in a little black dress. So we can say that for the abaya. You can never be overdressed or underdressed with an abaya. It's a piece of clothing that every lady needs to have in a wardrobe because you can style it to fit every occasion. You can style it for a wedding, you can style it for a workplace, you can style it for a casual outing. At the same time, if it's a business meeting you have, you can style an abaya for that. Those of you that think you need to have loads and tons of them, no you don't. You need to have a few pieces and definitely when you keep a date with us, we're going to have various episodes that we're going to show you how to style your abayas in different ways to give you a stylish and elegant look. It's been an amazing time on Fashion Forward today. I'm sure you all had fun. And also,
Yes.
not the fun only, but you've gained lots of interesting tips on how to rock your abayas, your kaftans, your kimonos. For more interesting discussions, fashion tips, and definitely we're going to keep bringing you fashion icons. We're going to learn a thing or two from them. Thank you very much. Hadrat.
See you guys next week.
Taslima, assalamu alaikum to our viewers. We're rounding up for the day.
Bye, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum.
Trendy just got fun and easy. I remember yes, sassy, modest and trendy. It's your claim. Fashion forward.